Good stream. We are back with a new game, man. It's called The Forgotten City. Forgotten City looks like it has to do with ancient Rome. Got my boy Chris here in the stream with us. He's in the party. So yeah, man. Let me share. Yeah, man, we about to play. Do it. Present day.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Let me see who I am. Oh. What? This woman. Ooh. Bobby. What's a good Roman name? Maximus. That's gonna be my name, bro.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Let's see. Firearm only can move. You have to use them. Time. Ooh, so this is building my character, what I want. need speed though. I need to get it right.
Really? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know.
So speed.
Oh, come on. In your state, I could drop you on your butt and drag you right back into that river if I wanted to. Look, you've just been through a trauma, so I'm gonna forget you said that. But you owe me, and I need a favor.
What's up? What's up?
There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped. Him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him? If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
I need a question.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
Everything. Yeah, who was Al,
He's the guy
bro?
who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case,
I don't even know
you'll
what
like him, I'm
here,
sure.
Brian.
Once you find him, that is.
Where
You
are
really
we, bro?
don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Italy. What's your
Oh,
story? Who are you?
there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
You talking about transport? I know what you mean. What's your name, bro?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you. All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Karen. Alright.
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Okay, Karen. What can you tell me about these ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al.
Bro. Why would I care about Al, bro? You go get him. Sound like you're a man, bro.
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
My fault, bro. My fault, bro. My fault, bro. That's all I had.
Great.
That's
So
all I
you're
had,
ready to
bro.
go look for Al? My hero. The entrance is just
I'm not
past
going
those
for Al.
columns
I'm going
behind
for the
you.
jewels.
Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Bro, she could have did this herself, bro. She had all the tools, bro. Want to hear a scary story? Ah, look at you. Ah. Alright. Oh man. Alright, bro, like she could have did this, bro. She just scared.
The ruins
Hey,
are just beyond those columns. Please, hurry.
just say you was scared, bro. That's all. Then you got food, bro. I need that. I need that. I'm hungry, bro. I just got washed up in here, bro. Can I have some food, bro? I need that, bro. Please, bro. Please. Dang, this is my crib. That's crazy. This game is called The Forgotten City, y'all. Mangoes. Let's hope this game is a banger, guys. Oh my gosh, you're fast. See, this is why I need to choose a sprint, like I did. Okay.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous."
Oh.
The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place.
Oh gosh.
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Okay, Al. Talk your talk, Al. Dang, bro, like he needed help. Bro, they were scared. Hold on, what's going on in here, bro? Where we at, bro? Whoa! Who said that? I didn't know this was supposed to be a horror game, y'all. I did not read what kind of game this is. Bro said he tough, Olympian, Dang, someone's really getting y'all. Look at him. Help me, guys. Help me, please. Alright, I guess I'll step in the water. Okay. Jeez, look at that. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoa. Loading. Wow. This is crazy. trash, bro. Alright, here we are. Dang. Alright, I think I get the picture now. Let me split the pole. Alright. Dang. This must be like the richer version of Pompeii, huh? Yeah? What you looking at? Oh my god, you looking at me now. That's crazy. Ah, you got me. You got me. You got me. I give you that. Oh, they all looking at me, bro.
Yeah.
Yo. Dang, my fault, bro. My fault, bro. My fault, bro. Hey, bro, just did the stop the yard. You be straight. Oh yeah, I told the stream you in here, bro. Say what's up to the chat.
Oh yeah, what's good, chat?
Yeah.
Welcome back. Hey,
Shout out to that boy, Belize Yellow.
Shut up, easy.
This game is kind of crazy already, bro. Yeah, we're running through the giant. Aesthetics. Look at the rain. I mean, oof.
Is that somebody?
The waterfall.
Like,
bro, yes, bro. Yes,
is that a
bro.
gold statue, bro? Is that a?
Yes, bro. Look like they all got like
Still
attacked or
looking.
something. It's like the rich version of Pompeii, bro. Like the richer version of Pompeii.
That bitch got froze looking at the moon.
For real. Oh.
To whoever reads this,
Knowing
I'm
this
sorry
nigga
you had
got
to find me like this.
over a fire.
And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place,
Dang, Al died.
going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Portal. Transfer portal.
Mm-hmm. What game is this?
It's called the Forgotten City. Dang. Bro was praying. Got his junk yeeted. That's crazy.
Man,
Uh-oh. Oh, it's portal. Alright.
oh, yeah, he entered the transfer portal.
Enter the transfer portal. Little Wraith port.
Man,
Tip, use your flashlight. To raise your flashlight. That was introduction was kind of crazy. So when I was creating my character, bro, they gave me like choices. They gave me like scenarios of what I went through, and that's what my character's gonna be. So like one was like I was running away from the law, and it was like if you choose this one, basically you get like a gun with 10 bullets. And then the other one was like I don't remember anything, and then you get like more power. It's harder to get taken down. And then one was like I was just washed up on the
Get the gun with 10 bullets in it.
Nah, I need the speed, bro. I don't know what I'm about to get into. And the first thing they had me do was run.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you would
My
do?
name
That's
is
gotta be
Max.
dog that was praying. That's gotta be dog that was praying.
My name is Maximus.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here. We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome.
If I could talk in
Which
his
part of
mic
the
to him, I
empire are
would
you
talk
from
crazy.
exactly? But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So
That boy talking crazy to me right now. Oh my gosh.
Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Maybe I should have got that gun.
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
I'll make my own
Look,
way.
you seem like you might need a little extra help, and I'd feel a lot more comfortable if I showed you the way.
I'm good.
All right, friend, suit yourself. Just don't do anything too reckless till you've spoken with Magistrate
We gonna find
Sentius in his
him.
villa
We gonna
down
go
there.
ourselves, bro. This
See
is
you
our
around.
story. This is my story. You heard me? This is my story.
You said I gotta finish my story.
Alright. Well, I'm not about to follow you right now. So we about to go over here. Is this a Minecraft castle? What are we doing, dog? Minecraft? Bro, what? That's crazy. Do I take fall damage? Oh, no, no. Wow. Look at this, everybody. Look at this, everybody. This is cool, bro.
Turn the other way. What's the other way, bro?
This is the other side. Alright. Oh. Who's this in my ear, bro?
Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't
Didn't I
take too
tell
long.
him I'm going alone
He's busy
already?
preparing for the election later today. I'm afraid I have to insist.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I can't force you. I'll let him know you declined. But he won't be pleased with either of us.
They names is terrible.
Yeah, for real.
Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of
His
the practice
name
of
is
decimation in the
Horatius.
Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline
That's
among
just
everyone.
enough right
It
there.
works.
That
If
shit
you
sounds
knew
horrific.
you could
That
be
shit sounds
executed
horrific.
because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny.
I'm about to kick bro out the chat. He
You'd
getting
know
out,
what
I'm
you
kicking
like
bro out the
under eyes,
chat.
wouldn't you? Because your only
Oh my
chance
gosh,
of
bro.
saving yourself
Not to say
is
that.
to stop bad things
That
before
shit
they
do.
happen.
That shit
Makes
sounds
us all
horrific.
responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it.
Oh my god, bro.
A war crime. Isn't that a contradiction in terms? As Cicero said, in times of war the law falls silent.
I agree with you, I'm healed.
Perhaps we'll make a legionary out of you yet. If you like. I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters.
You his slave.
Daughter, I should say. And the others. And making
What
sure
are
they're all
those?
behaving. I also
Around
keep
this?
a register of new arrivals. I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl. And pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets.
No, bro, just
shouting
yapping.
fire. People
And
were
how does you
screaming,
got a gun
trampling each other.
with
Then
10
some
bullets,
genetic
but these
fugitive tried
niggas
to
is
take
wearing
advantage
body
of the
armor?
chaos and pinch my
I don't
pendant.
get it.
Because I came from the
And
future,
chasing
bro.
through the crowd, down towards the river.
It's a choice I had. Because this lady was like, how did you
Blacked out
get here?
and
And I was
welcomed
like,
me here.
oh.
No idea how I ended
This
up floating
game,
so far
bro.
downriver.
You know what?
I'm
Hey,
fortunate to be alive. I
we in
suppose.
for a ride with this game.
We here
bro.
for the we here for the ride.
I hope this might be a Hall of Fame one for us, man. Hope this one of the ones that get us out there, bro.
Man,
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
You're not getting this
Don't
back
forget it.
tomorrow.
we gonna hope it we gonna hope it don't get us canceled either.
Oh yeah, for real. Cause hey, I don't know what's gonna happen in this.
Hey, I don't either. This is crazy.
Of course.
I'm scared for the stream right now.
He's one of the better commanders I've ever had. That's for sure.
His
Good
name is
stoic.
terrible.
Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that. I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my
There's
situation.
no way out of here.
To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden.
Dog.
Think Seneca the Younger, if you're interested.
Stuff.
Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately,
Way out.
I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today.
Whoa.
See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery, and
This is what
intimidation.
we doing, huh?
The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course.
He talking about I never found
But
a
he doesn't
way
have
out.
the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I
Alright,
can't
bro.
change.
All I ask is who you gonna vote for. And you're trash.
If you think you can do better, be my
So yes,
guest.
you're weak.
But I won't hold my breath. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings. All right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work. I'm a stoic, remember?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe,
I
how
think
can
they was
anyone
trying to
trust him
trick
to
you,
keep
bro.
us
I
safe,
don't
eh?
think he was gonna get no
Why do I
gun
get
with
the
no 10
feeling
bullets,
you
cause
had
what the
something
fuck
to
do they
do with
got on?
Sentila's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
If I
Ooh.
find out you did something to that poor sweet girl, not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you.
What you gonna
Got
say?
it?
What you gonna say?
Mm.
As if I'll be afraid of you, little man.
Caught you a little bad. Hey. You caught you a little bad, bro. What you gonna say? Oh, you gonna cut your arms. Oh, it hurts. Your thingy hurts. I know it hurts.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Nah, be quiet.
Oh, the murder.
What's good,
Malleolus
Brody?
isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day.
This nigga went right back to doing push-ups. Hey, how you turning your body and doing push-ups though?
I think it's gone
Alright,
on long
bro,
enough.
majestic,
And
bro.
Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected. We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Hold on, I'm not him, bro. You're not talking to me like that.
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me. Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why. Too bad. He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could afford it.
I'm like I can afford it.
I'm glad you asked.
Let's go band for band.
See, he's a busy man, and this is an important
Just call me a
day.
peasant.
He'll be inside
Hey,
practicing
he
his
for
Hey.
sure
victory
just
speech for
called you
tonight.
broke.
Left me
Here we
strict
go, band for
instructions
band.
he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll
See,
need
now you
something
shoulda got
valuable
that
in
gun.
return.
Be like, yeah, you got one of these?
Dunno. Something good.
You don't even know where you're going.
If you set one foot in that villa without permission, I'll skin you alive, you Pusilla Cementarius
bro.
Mocus.
No, you won't, bro. You in my world now. All right. Hey. Jump, boy. I mean, girl. Alright.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? Contrary little cap at murder, aren't you? Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh.
That's
Why do I have to
exactly
do
what we're
everything round
thinking.
here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he
wrong
could
with
clean up
Bud?
and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing.
Yes.
Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal. what any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others. Without a weapon? Well, it's your funeral.
I'll find one, don't worry. Ooh. Alright, let's see what's in here. Ink jar. And whose crib is this, bro?
What if you walk out of one of these rooms and Buddy with the shotgun from Outlast was waiting on you?
I'm taking that joint. May the Lord bless you and keep you. I'm sorry I cannot risk discussing this with you in person. If I am right, you're a believer like me. You may not be able to worship openly here, but know you're not alone. If you ever feel like you need somewhere to pray, this is a special place. You deep in the caves behind the theater, turn right to first fork. And again at the second fork, I guess. Okay, so this Octavia crib. Okay. Got a little clean little crib, Octavia. Yeah. Their food must be good. This kitchen dirty.
That's what that means.
Yeah, you know when the kitchen dirty.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. Oh. Run. Oh, hold on. Oh, cause I stole something? Oh, what the heck, bro?
Who you gotta run from?
I don't even know.
Hold on, that's not you shooting arrows.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm gone. Oh yeah, I'm hawking you down. What? All cause I stole a little money, bro. They were just calling me broke here, bro.
You stole some money, bro?
Yes, bro. I stole a pouch of money of 360 coins.
Dog.
It's not my fault, bro. I'm not about to be broke here, bro. I don't even know where I'm at. Looper. Oh my gosh. I gotta go through this again, bro.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you
Oh,
are
no,
and
that's
what you were
crazy.
doing in the Shrine of Proserpina? I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
What the fuck?
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night?
what the fuck?
Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Okay, I see. Now I get a device from you, bro. The zip line. Okay.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably. All right, see you around.
Bye. Alright. Made all that noise for what? Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone. Oh, because I stole somebody. Okay. I won't steal no more, guys. Even though they call me broke. Dang, I can't go through here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be broke.
I'm gonna have to be a poor soul, broke soul in the game.
You're gonna have to be broke.
Psych, I'll be a rich soul. One way or another. Boy, who was about to read? Oh, this the golden rule, huh? Myth of the golden rule. So basically, pray respect to your God. Don't do nothing bad. Don't sin.
If you do any of those, you gotta run.
Yep, I gotta start over, huh? Alright. Dang. Is this Cassandra from Assassin's Creed? Nah, your head kinda big. You're not Cassandra, bro.
I was about to say something, but we could have got canceled.
Dang, that's crazy.
Hello?
Oh, look at this slave.
Hello?
What's your
My
story,
name's
slave?
Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and
Oh, Dooley.
they said they had to lock me up.
What you do,
I
though?
don't
Look at
know.
your phone right quick.
I don't
Right.
remember things so good. I think it's just because
That's
I was
crazy.
looking for treasure.
Just need that diary.
No! I would never! I'm good! They said I did it more than once, but I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names.
What they call you?
They called me a liar, Billy.
A liar, Billy? Mm.
Yes.
Oh, liability. He said
They
liar,
said I have to live here
Billy.
now.
That is funny.
They gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words.
And he can't read, bro.
You think you could read it for me?
He can't read, Chris. He can't read. I ain't do it. You know I said I can't read.
Hey, no cut. You know bees can't read.
Those bees can't read the book. That's what he's saying. And I write it in your relation of your
Nah,
such a behavior arising from your session. There is lost treasure. I am sympathetic to your plight in the passing of your guardian. What? Your guardian is Hannibal. It's crazy. I'm taking this from you.
What does it say?
Said they caught
no
you.
stealing. No
Right,
stealing.
no stealing.
Treasure.
You broke the rule.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now
yapping
nobody
too
looks
much.
after me,
Yeah.
except my friend Galerius. And the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
I see why you behind them bars.
Hannibal
You talk too much.
Mm-hmm.
I
Said
would have locked you
I
up too just to
shouldn't
shut you
give
up.
it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
How you can't read but you could talk?
Right, you talk so much that you can't read. Dooley didn't do it, Master. You know he can't read.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen.
Just
No
say
matter
it, Dooley. You know he can't read.
What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble
Dooley's
because I
just
was
a
bad.
hard worker.
Like
Can't read, man.
Galerius. He's
He's
nice.
just a hard worker.
I like Galerius.
Ain't
He
that
made me a
right,
dog,
Dooley? We
and if-
can't read.
If you help make him magistrate, he can get
Oh
me
my
out of
gosh,
here,
bro.
and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the systems.
We just kidding, chat.
I can't remember what it was, just that it was
I'm
way up
deleting
high,
this stream if I get famous off of
very
this.
precious.
He said I'm deleting it. I'm dead.
You're going to let me out of here?
Duh.
Really?
I didn't say
Yeah.
that. I said, do you know a way? Do you know a way out of here?
Please. I hate it here. It makes me very
No,
sad.
because you tried to twist my words. You were bad.
You're mean. I don't like you.
You should have said something. You should have had twisted my words. Now you're caged up. I see why they did it. Goodbye, Dooley.
They got him locked up in a nightgown.
For real, dang. Bro got cooked in this. Just in a wag. In the G-Wag. That's crazy. Ah. Dooley's note. I did not do it, Dooley, but you can write. What, bro?
So you could read. So you know that says I did not do it, but you can't read.
Yeah, Dooley, I don't know about you, bro. Maybe they're
Not too
right about
sure.
you, Dooley.
I'm not too sure about Dooley.
Yeah.
Salve.
What if I just knock all this fire down?
You won't.
I can't. I wish I
Salve.
could.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm
You
Dacius.
probably had to start all the way over.
For real.
You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale. All right. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the... Mostly sculptures, art, and myself a nice little shop in Rome. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing for a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't
slave
left with my
little girl.
valuables.
Crazy.
But, to my surprise, we make it. And I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's
Hey,
almost
this gonna be
sinking.
one of the ones.
But the
'cause
captain's happy to take my coin. So I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and
You
he
say
says,
this is
"No,
gonna be
too
one of
heavy."
yeah, we're gonna
The
make
cart
these
or
one of
the
the
girl?
ones. For
This
So I did what anyone would have
here.
done. Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised
Boy,
what
I
was
should
happening
kill
because those
you.
pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. and in one swift motion she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber. No, I dived in after it, of course. Aren't you paying attention? That was a bloody fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black.
Once I find the weapon, I think.
When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank, not far from here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin. I couldn't agree more. I mean, sure, I'd lost a few thousand denarii, but I've already made it back, and this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I could just figure out how to get
I should strangle you. You even know a way out of here, bro?
Very well.
I'm leaving, bro. Leave me alone with this shit, bro. You're wasting my time. Everybody got a story, but don't know how to get out of here. Make some porridge.
Everybody like, yeah, Gallius.
Oh yeah, I'm taking all this. I'm taking all this. I'm taking all this. Right.
You tripping? You say I'm taking everything.
I need what I can take. I'm hungry, bro. I'm poor. I'm hungry, bro. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you there, sis, whatever your name was. I was hungry, bro. Oh, what we got here? Oh. This is a Gucci bag. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, this is a doctor's office. Okay.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumbulatus decius won't give it to me. It's too late. She just slipped away.
First of all...
No. Now it's fine. I can't afford to wallow here. And I need the distraction. What's on your mind?
What's your name?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you.
You're saying
I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic.
Can you read, bro?
I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared.
Because this is couldn't
I'm
read.
tired
I mean,
and out of
not
my
you.
depth
Dooley
and
couldn't read.
miserable
My
all
fault.
the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up. Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense. Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues. Like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside. And nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem. A real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain. I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it.
Somebody take her Black Panther powers away so she'll shut up.
He's become so irritable that the smallest thing set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him. Assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace. Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Let me know how you go.
If I find anything, y'all, I'm taking everything. Like, I already took the food, y'all. Oh yeah, tell Decius thanks for the bread.
May Apollo keep you safe.
I'll see y'all in a few. Bro said, ah, please no, ow. Alright. I gotta get down there. There we go. Whoa. Okay, I guess we do take fall damage. My fault.
Don't you just love springtime? I saw you use the device I made, and it worked! Anyway, I'm sorry to ask, but is there any chance you'd be willing to do me a favor?
What you need, dude?
Well, I've been trying to get this rare flower from the rock spire in the middle of the lake. It's too steep to climb, so I hung a rope over the lake and made this pulley device, only I, couldn't quite summon the nerve to use it.
You never use what you made.
Do you think you could use the device again and try to get that flower for me? Oh, thank you. It would help me a lot. There's no rush, just whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I'll make sure it's the last thing I do.
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it. I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his eggs, and so I did. Sprinted so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my
Just
first
put the fries in a
encounter
bag,
with
bro.
legends. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young. It was a struggle. More raiding started before too
Bro, that
long.
was funny. He
We'd come outside
said,
in the morning to find animals
talking
missing.
about,
Our
I ain't
stores
see you in
pillaged.
soup.
These legions
Put the fries in the
took whatever they
bag.
wanted.
No, what do you say? He
One
say,
night, when my sisters and I
he say,
had
put the
nothing left
hash
to
browns
steal,
in the bag,
there was a
Put
knock
the
at
hash
door.
browns in the bag, bro.
I knew who they were. And what they
I ain't see you
wanted.
since high school.
I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick,
Put
and
the
before
hash
that
browns in
soldier
the
knew
bag,
it,
bro.
split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many. My home was reduced to...
Alright.
Oh. All right.
Goodbye. I said I talked to you, bro.
Ah,
Ooh, why
it's
you
you
turning
again.
around like
Hope
that?
you're
Mr.
settling in,
Clean.
friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Man.
Well, as much as I'd love to get out of... But if anyone knows for sure... Oh, I don't give it much thought. But I...
Like
I
Joe
can't see how I
Rogan.
could... Even I... I've bounced the idea around, but... because Sentius put him there. Poor Dooley was just wandering around looking for some imaginary treasure. Now a magistrate accused him of being a thief.
I don't know.
Gladly.
Dooley's still questionable.
All right. See you around.
Galerius was like he about to say, damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I did it again.
You feel like a car. You go that way. Alright. You want me to get that flower, bro? Oh my gosh. Yikes. Alright. So, okay. So. Okay. Let's see, who crib is this? The door's locked. Alright, for sure. You need my help to open the door. Can't do nothing.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Alright.
Greetings, I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching.
Yeah, I'm from the future, bro. Y'all don't got this yet.
I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of... And never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Is this a riddle, or perhaps you mean to say you feel like you are ahead of your time? I feel the same way. Another reason for us to stick together. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps? My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum. You mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule, and so few customers, why bother setting shop at all?
Why set up tailor shop? We don't care about your shop either.
I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the Golden Rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best. I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here, the more we can preserve a semblance of normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree? A good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself. Anything you like. Shh! Not so loud! What are you playing at?
You know something.
I must ask you to stop that at once. Have you not been told about the last attempt? Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. Ah, it is a long story. Aha, you are witty. I like that.
Get to the story.
Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out. I admire your enthusiasm, my friend, but please allow me to explain why this is inadvisable. There was an attempt, made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically,
but they all talk so much, bro.
So it seems that
Man, there hasn't been one that hasn't talked for at least
that, my friend,
what feels like 5 minutes. They probably ain't even been there.
But of course.
Alright.
I hope that our
Oh, that's crazy. Virgil.
Ah, a new face. Salve. and welcome to
Oh
our little
my God,
community.
what happened to Virgil?
My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death? I wish we could have met under better circumstances. Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place. You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, unfortunately,
I hope I can read fast.
see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular. There's an obelisk, and of course, so we're all left wondering, unless.
I guess we'll never know.
Of course. You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that. There are much worse places to live, but once you get you. Oh, I just mean I go. Say. Well, Malleolus is talking. My vote isn't for sale. Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you say.
Bro.
Hey,
Like
nothing
men?
gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I
Dog.
did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility.
Definitely gonna delete this
Batavi are
shit.
not known for their
Fuck
tolerance.
that.
I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the
Hey,
cost of not keeping
for
your
real.
personal affairs
After
to
that
yourself.
would.
So I hit who I
They're gonna
was
see part 2 talking about where part 1
was
at.
it?
I don't know what y'all talking about, bro.
watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you
It's alright,
slowly.
I'm gonna let them know
needless-
exactly
while-
what the fuck went on in part 1.
In any case, the Romans are, or at least
They
I
didn't
thought,
say who he was.
the strange, I've never,
Funny.
strange, but if there are, all I, what? Really? I'm glad someone, but if you, some people, I mean, which, and fair enough. Nice to talk to you.
Alright, let's see what you got in here. Yes. So. I need a weapon, bro. Dang, should I steal this money again? Nah. Nah. Not this time. The anvil. Oh man. Only anvils I know is from Fun Run.
Hey,
It's crazy when you get one of those. Alright, you get crazy when you get one of those. This where y'all taking baths at? Dang, y'all is nasty, bro. Yes, you, bro. You're nasty, bro. What? That's crazy. Bro, back is getting cooked. Oh my gosh. I'm liking it myself. Don't try to follow me. Obtain a bow. She whipping herself in there? Little kinky one. So I gotta find a bow, bro. Yeah. My name's Maximus, Call of the Gods. She not gonna let you hit, bro. It's over, bro. She not gonna let you crack, bro. Yeah, bro. Look at you, don't even got shoes, bro. She not gonna let you hit. Oh, you looking at me now? She not gonna let you.
You don't even have, do you even have clothes on, bro?
Right, bro. Look at you, bro.
Ooh, why he looking at you like that though?
Cause she not gonna let you hit, boy.
Man.
If I could slap you right now, I would.
Why the statue actually look mad?
Cause I'm flaming him right now, bro.
That nigga look mad as hell, for real.
Take the money? Nah, I'm not gonna take y'all money again. I ain't gonna start opening that little thing. Learned my lesson the first time. Oh yeah. Ooh. Need help, bro? Let's do it. I can't move it. I'm sorry, bro. I can't move it, bro. I can't move it, bro.
Bro, look at watching you try to help this nigga. Why do you keep staring at you though? What? Man, they lucky you can't smack nobody on this game. I would have smacked all of them.
I'm saying. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I found a little thing.
Why don't you got a weapon yet, bro?
I gotta find a bow. I guess that's gonna be my weapon of the game. Okay, it says saving, so I'm doing something right. Like I said, I don't need no tour guide.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia.
Octavia.
Welcome to life under the golden rule.
I saw, hey, somebody left a note in your crib.
How are you faring so far?
Somebody left a note in your crib.
Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now.
I got something you need, bro.
I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions.
So you're just gonna keep ignoring my man? Say you got a note in your crib.
What is the golden rule?
You got a note in your crib, bro. And why you got a suntan and you're not even wearing a bra?
Answers, I'm afraid. I don't think
how you got suntan
does.
right there?
But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
That's crazy. You're a Christian.
Please keep that to
How
yourself.
you look 34 with
I know
lines
you're
in
not
your
from around
forehead.
here.
Right, bro.
Things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year.
Octavia,
and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats.
Yeah.
There were
She might as well go bald.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man.
I had a couple of
long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
I mean, either way, when we get famous, this stream getting deleted.
Fuck you.
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones.
You for sure got it deleted.
But unfortunately, there were a lot
especially after dually part.
And they boarded before we could depart. Scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard.
You like men?
The last thing I remember was the water rising up to hit my cheek. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place. Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
This whole Game of Thrones is the best video game.
Oh yes, of course. A slip of the tongue.
Ooh, I didn't call something.
If you like. I'm afraid not. Although, I don't put a lot of stock.
Everybody been here for so long, there's
I
no
hope
way
it works out.
here.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves, and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth. And that's where I get... You don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer.
I stand on what I said.
I wish I shared your faith. All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No.
No, don't tell me he's about to jump.
Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
What's your parlay? He gonna jump.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you
I'll
want
take the over.
Why do you think I'm stuck
I'll
for
take
the
the
rest
over.
of
He
my
gonna
life,
jump.
working
for a man who treats me like
jump.
an animal?
Yeah,
I know things are hard for you right now.
I don't even know how to say his
all of us.
name. I'm
We're
so
all in this
confused.
together, Ulpius.
Don't let me have to choose it for him.
Please just think this through.
Man,
If you do this,
because
it could be the
if
sin
you
that
gotta
seals
choose
all of
the
our
decision,
fates.
I
Is
got
that what you want?
a dub.
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him. I don't know, but it's a crime for slaves to take their own lives. And a dead
Let him go
bondsman
through
isn't
with
far
it.
off. Your life's in danger just as much as mine.
Hey,
Are you really
that is
just going
crazy.
to
He
walk
talking
away
about,
and
do you
leave
really
me with
think
this?
his suicide will break the golden rule? He about to do everything he can to talk him into jumping.
I'll talk
Thank
to him.
you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Don't tell me how to talk.
No, we can't help you.
I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it.
Hey, man.
Oh, Lord. That poor lamb.
I ain't even gonna do it, but hey, we got it.
Hey,
I'll have to
my
let
part
everyone know
ahead.
what's
That's all that matters.
And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making,
I
after
just
all.
made this game interesting.
And I'd
huh?
best pray for poor Ulpius.
Well, hey, I am Maximus, Call of the Gods. He made that choice his own. Follow who? Hey.
Follow and subscribe to see what happened to dog that jumped off the thing.
Yep. Smash that like button. I don't know his name, but RP that boy.
Yeah, man, free that man, man. Free his spirit.
Free his soul, man. I said, go ahead and he did it. So, hey, it all works out. Alright. What did I miss?
Hey, man. I think you tried your best to keep him from jumping.
Yeah, I called his bluff, but he did it.
You ain't gonna do it.
Hey, your man's fell, bro.
Citizen?
I didn't cause that.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind. Greetings, citizen.
Go,
my name's
Horatius.
Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. Follow me.
Are they?
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Alright. Ain't nobody up here, bro. Alright. Where is he at? Oh, the magistrate isn't here, bro. Mr. Stare.
On your best behavior, I trust? What now? What business is that of yours? A lot of people have been looking for... If you're accusing... You're grasping at straws, and it's...
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. Something about your demeanor gives me the urge to caution you against doing anything, shall we say, unlawful while you're here. Is that understood? Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains many hundreds of years ago. Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin? Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid.
If someone commits the sin, all of us are gonna die. Fine ass nigga.
And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now?
He walked up to your character and chose to say anything.
Our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away. If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take... If you manage to prevent this... Thus... An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks. Of course, but we are... As my... And it is... Barbaric. Barbaric. What Rome we have all our... When our people are look, no other civilization in the world is so advanced. You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that. Of course, what else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well. Of course, but with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands. Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion. On occasion, but our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm. Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you. Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule? Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia. at the Shrine of
Oh, yeah, I
Apollo
did that already.
in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right. Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation? You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been. Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic, the law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else? Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name, though magistrate is the proper way to address me. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians. I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents. Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain elements instead. It's a cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command. This was my uniform. As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you, so it seemed prudent. My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary. Now they were the next I went. Very well. Thank you.
Whoa.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside. Ah, back again. Terrible shame what happened to you. Certainly. All I ask... Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Hear what? You sure she claimed the statue, but I digress. Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want? Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one? Nice try. That's hardly my concern. But if... Very well. I don't, I'm afraid. She was headed to the... Malia. Noggin. Very well. Another time. Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
We must get to the shrine.
Salve, friend. I'm Galer... Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? Oh, I see what you did there. What? And you... Oh, is that right? Can't have you but you see, live by our... All right, friend.
Hello? Hello? My friend Hannibal used to... He said he gave me this. All I remember... Now, no... Gold? My friend Hannibal used to look. He said he gave all I now know. Hannibal said Galerius already. What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get like Galerius. If you help Hannibal. Bye-bye.
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule. None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise. Are you daft or just callous? If you don't stop him, we're all going to die. Thank you. He's still in there. I have to...
Man, these people talk a lot.
We don't have time for this.
Yeah.
I have to go. Ugh. The shrine is collapsing.
R.I.P. bro.
No! Oh God, she's dead. Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh, Fabian,
Not the arm sticking out from under the rope.
Alright, bro.
Beware, shrine. Dog. Why the fuck would you go in there if you know that this should say that?
Alright. She got loaf and bread. I took that. Thanks for the food, bro.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is? I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood? You are not off to a good start. When I ask you a question, I expect an answer. Is that understood? I would choose my next words more carefully if I were you. Is that understood? Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words? And there's a simple explanation for that. I lied. But if you want to know the truth before you die, here it is. Once I'm done with you and Quinctius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
they chopping me up, bro. What the heck?
That's why I'm stealing this shit. Get him. Hawk him. Yeah, mom.
My person be fast, bro. I be getting up out of there. I need help.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken... Oh, I guess Of course. I've bounced the idea around once or twice, but for... maybe... I suppose... All right. See you around.
This person be making the most noise, bro.
He just said, wow.
Wow.
You have... Are you serious? Are you go... Thank you. I have to... What? Why? All right, fine. Come and find me my bakery instead.
Stop right there. Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
I need that bow. Oh yeah.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's yours.
Oh yeah.
Say I need that.
Boy had 1 cent in he was poor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I said, give me that bow. Ah, that's what it was the first time I heard. Do you like men?
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
You took care of him? An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse? Really? Then how? Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever.
We needed
Thank
that
you.
bow.
We
I'm glad
needed that
you're
bow,
here.
bro.
Oh, speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything? Oh, I try not... You're funny. I bet my friend George, and I'm sure he'd love... He'll be just... Oh, there's not much to... I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. Well, my pup, I spent the... in the...
I say everybody.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you're right. What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out? Good people here. My friend George... Well, I'm just... Well, terrible shame, that is. Maybe the fault, to be honest. So I called out all of... So I... All right. Thanks again for taking care of...
Oh yeah, I need that. I need this bread. I need all the food. I need all the food.
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts. Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues? Well, between you and me, I found an old scroll from years ago, hastily written, in which the author claimed something extraordinary and terrifying. He wrote that when the golden rule is broken, statues spring to life all over the city, wielding golden bows, and begin firing golden arrows at the inhabitants. Supposedly, 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the 2 of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested? Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not? Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana? No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her, and it just so happens. And would you like...
Give me the golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out... Oh, gods, no. If you tried that, we'd all be dead with... No. Here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of her golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, but make no mistake, but in my experience, all the best... Now, you might... Because the gods would see you. I'm more of an idea. When Prometheus... So... Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of... This is a quality... And here we are, a gold leaf bow. Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
Salve.
Alright, we about to do this thing.
Come on, why, bro? I couldn't imagine being back in daytime shooting bow and arrows, bro.
Alright.
Or even just imagine like you got beef with a nigga and he start loading the musket at you.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, like, let's look at that. What are we doing? Up chat, he doesn't have aim chat.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's locked, bro.
He's just glad to have a bow and arrow.
What am I supposed to be doing? Finish the race out.
You, partner? Do you have the bow? Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you. A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in, and until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tan...
Oh, that's crazy.
No, technically, it's hardly my fault. Oh, I do love... You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. I would reconsider my... But you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man. But I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out how many it takes to kill a woman, shall we?
That's crazy.
All them bugs. They about to sting your ass.
Hold on.
That boy hearing voices.
Yeah.
Somebody just said shoot it. Whoa. That's fuck my shit up. I can't see out my left eye.
Dog. Put a patch on his left eye.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a woman, Gloria Stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and, disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again. And turning back, I discovered that, even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me.
It's crazy. This game. Turn everything to gold with the arrows, crazy.
Shit, you probably did that to them people.
This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would never believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Got bro over there.
Damn. He's gonna kick the statue.
What's up with these folks?
You're not supposed to be here.
You damn near gotta get a headshot. She drawing that bow back slow as hell.
For real.
You gotta find some more arrows.
I just found some, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm about to die, bro. I got no more weapons. Boy. Yeah.
Alright, now we're talking. Now this game getting heat.
Hey, them things fast as hell, I ain't gonna lie.
For real.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, confined to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small masses I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of
I need some more arrows,
of the
bro.
histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Dang. Need some arrows, bro. Oh. Get some more arrows. Come on, y'all. That's crazy.
Kill us. Thank you.
Dang, I need to get through here, y'all. I can't even get through here no more. Dang. Okay. Why are they so fast, bro?
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath each inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath, and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls.
Behind me. Oh.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And, worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that. You think you can bring me down with your little wooden arrows before I jam this blade into your throat? What? How? That's impossible. You're trying to intimidate me. Liar. Really? I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll give you the key to my old medical chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I imagine it would help Lucretia ease the suffering of those still in the city. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city. Understood?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Some arrows.
sounds... All right, let me see. I'll go.
Bro,
Hmm.
I didn't look at the chat at all till just now.
Mm.
You can't be talking about Slayers is crazy.
I think it's funny though.
That shit funny as hell.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. Can't talk long, got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads. Same way as everyone else.
The name's Rufius.
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious? Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now. If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either. Nobody is supposed to know about that. Did Lucretia tell you? Look, I haven't been at my best. All my joints ache constantly.
That doctor,
pain,
surgeon, whatever she is,
has a way of messing with your head. I get
somebody hit that. You heard it?
Yeah.
Somebody just got collapsed, bro.
Duh. That is funny as hell.
That just said. Somebody walked in there again, bro.
You want to help me? Do what Lucretia hasn't been able
that
to
bitch says warning.
Find me something.
It may collapse.
Make the pain go away. Until then,
And they not doing nothing about it, bro.
Get out of my face.
They ain't doing shit about it. They just turn you niggas
I gotta go look at it, bro. That's some free loot I heard. Like, I know it's over here somewhere. Yeah. Oh boy, walk right back into the joint again.
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow. Why? You know why.
These niggas are even folding.
Beware, the shrine may collapse at any moment.
Right. That means if you wanted that bitch, we is not responsible. Disclaimer.
Hello there, friend. May I say? Well, I'll take your word for it. But perhaps you'd be interested in selling it to me. I mean, it's not as if you... Oh well, let me know if you change your mind. It's terrible. I'm afraid some people... Oh yeah, got... Very well.
Ah, a new face. Nice.
You like men?
Greetings. My friend, your words intrigue me more. That, my friend, is... Nothing. Shh. Have you... Oh. course, the first question and scale it. But as they see, I admire your enthusiasm. There was an attempt. So it's...
What are you doing in here? She needs... What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle? But how could you know she needed this exact medicine? And how did you even get it? I guess it doesn't matter. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. I wish some people here need just... A city without sin might sound good on paper, but snake absolutely... Oh no. Sorry, there was... But that... Well, she used until this... But... He's become so irritable. Thanks, Sure. Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then gladly. That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Up.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, was there some... As much as I'm grateful that... The golden... Please. Persistent as Nemesis. Alright, so... I had to... It's a deadly... She immediately... That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help. I thought about resisting too. But Malleola, he locked his... I just wanted it to be over. But... Don't you think I know that? I brought it on. When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll only this honest. I doubt it. At least... No, of course. A lot. He's... If so... I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who... All right. All right.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Thanks. This game is actually kind of good. I can't even lie. You hear me? Yeah.
There's just a lot of talking.
Yeah. bro again.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. All right, well, it was lovely to meet you.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea. Why do you...
I know. Please,
I'm sorry.
please, help him.
I'll save him this time.
Thank...
I think you should let him die again.
If you're trying to make it easier for me to build up the nerve, it's working. Let me guess. You're going...
Come on then, go ahead.
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone. Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over. It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that. Oh, really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts. Exactly. Nobody does. I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
That boy gonna die
Orpheus,
anyway.
no! Well, I suppose it means
Good for
suicide
him.
isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. That was not your fault. There's no... I'll have to let everyone know what happened, and I'd best pray for poor...
Told you that nigga was lying.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm off myself too. Should I do it?
Nah.
Say I won't.
You won't.
Alright, I appreciate y'all boys, but we out of here.
That nigga just wasted an arrow. you go need that bitch later. Boy, that would've scared the shit out of me.
And now, I make
That statue.
under my leadership, you will finally
Ain't no way bro died if I survived that.
I hereby announce a day of a day of
Bro going through it in there.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me? My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else. You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more. Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish. Unlikely, because it simply isn't true. Now, was there something else you wanted? I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today. I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny. By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule, it's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie? The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can... Nonsense! There's no... Surely, you're not one of those people who believe... What? Oh, I see. You mean that book next to a golden statue in the theater? Tell me, how do you know that statue wasn't put there by Sentius himself? I disagree. I'll be... True, but that is simple. I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together for bet... Are you insane? Why would I withdraw... You fool.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Yulia, Oh no. All right, I can do that. All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Isn't the great temple majestic? A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?" The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change. You really don't know? You are from far away, aren't you? Well, I am one of the priestesses, charged with keeping the sacred flame in Rome's shrine of Vesta burning. I take it you know who Vesta is? Vesta is the mother goddess of hearth and home, and the guardian of the Roman people. You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here? Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you. Why is that? The memes? What are the memes? So, a bit like Egyptian hieroglyphs, then? So your people make hieroglyphics depicting this accursed character, the one they call Karen. I wonder if... No. I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns. I know. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you, too. You have? Then what is it? Yes, I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else? That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. What else? There are definitely definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be
Critica,
sure.
little baddie.
Yes, you should ask the others first. Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that, chat. I'll be back on here tomorrow. Part 2. Might be a little banger. I like this game so far. You know the homie gotta be on here, and the homie Chris gotta be on here too.
Hell yeah, I'll be on here. Just don't ban us.
Please don't ban us, bro.
Don't cancel us.
Please, bro.
Please,
come on, dog.
Bro.
Come on, dog.
Please, dog.
This will get deleted once we become famous. So enjoy it while y'all can.
Right, once niggas get a little bit of fame and clout, this will get deleted.
This gonna be the first one to get deleted.
The first one.
It's never happened.
No, we deleting that. We gotta delete that first Outlast.
Yeah, first Outlast stream. And this one.
And this bitch gotta go.
Definitely this one for sure though.
No, for real.
This one's crazy.
Now that this bitch talking about slaves is crazy.
That is crazy.
Hey Chad, get this to 10 likes. I'm tweaking tomorrow. Oh live.
Alright, on live. We tweaking out.
I will really trip tomorrow. No cap.
Alright, just 10 likes. That's it.
Hey, you give me 5.
Alright, give me 3.
give me 2. And I cut up tomorrow.
I'm gonna chat back too.
Hey, you hear me? I'm gonna check the likes on the video before we start streaming to see.
For real. I'm ending this stream right now.